What's popping, my G's? What's popping? I just want to know. And man, listen, I'm live, I have to go live, I gotta go live. I have to go over episode because this is the greatest. I thought the greatest day of my life was it's the Oster 40, man. You know, here I am. I'm back again, player. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, we got some shit to talk about. You understand what I mean? Yes, stop the cap. We don't cap here. Yeah, real. T.O. T.O. What's up? Where you at, T.O.? Where you at? You supposed to be up today, man. You supposed to be up on live, going crazy. How you beat the Black American and all that. I told everybody. I said this, man. Yo, God is the glory. First, God is the glory. You know what I mean? Let me give it up to my man. God is the glory, y'all. You understand me? If you don't believe in God, you need to start believing in them, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. You need to start believing in things like that, man, because shit like this won't happen. You know, if T.O. believed in God the way he said he believed in God, he'd have never gotten the ring before. Crazy, nuts. It's a nut time, man. Like, he knew this. Yo, this man knew it was over. If y'all go back and look at the media, T.O. knew what time it was. He knew his reign was over. Shakur Stevenson, is y'all serious, man? We're not talking about the Twitter Shakur, y'all. This is not the Twitter Shakur. This is the Shakur in the ring. Those two different people. And I wouldn't play with this one here. I would not play with the Shakur in the ring. That's one I won't play with. In the Twitter, we can play all day. We go back and forth all day. All that shit you said, T.O., all that, I told him. I said it before. I said, yo, this is going to be better than this is going to be better, y'all. This is going to be a massive fucking class. T.O. don't have nothing for Shakur. Nothing. No attributes match. They talking about that athleticism shit. I told you I was going to. I said it. I said, listen, all right, athletic here, okay? He's more athletic. That shit don't pay bills. I don't care what nobody say. You can be more athletic. You can do anything you want to do, man. But when you come into a master class like Shakur, T.O. knew and everybody else knew. I don't know the narrative they was playing. I'm like, yeah, all right, y'all keep playing these narratives. How should T.O. fight Shakur? T.O. better fight Shakur like T.O. because any other way, he's gonna get lost. He's gonna get beat bad, brutally, man. And this is a real thing, man. It's not a joke. Shakur's a real thing. We can talk to Twitter. We can do all that, man. We can talk to Twitter Shakur, this and that. But this boy inside that ring is a master class, and I don't care what nobody say. You can hate all day. You know, been in there with every kind of style and this and that. And like I told you, Shakur is not my number one boxer, but it's just an attitude. Shakur really believes that he's the best, and he's a real student of the game. And only real boxing fans will really respect this and understand what this man brings to the table when it comes to inside this ring. I mean, everything else is cute. You know, the Twitter, all that's fine and dandy. It's all cute. You know, you can drop a comment. You know, all that's cute. But you know, but when it come to boxing in this ring, for real, I can't pronounce your name, Fabio. I can't pronounce what's up, 4229. Yeah. But I'm telling you, man, when it comes to this boxing thing, Shakur is the truth, man. All his opponents, Harrington, everybody, man, you know, Valdez, Cepeda, yo, they came at him. And he's the truth. So when it comes to the ring, T.O. ain't have nothing for Shakur, no matter what nobody say. On paper, in the ring, if you really look at it and really sit down and really look at it, athleticism versus skills, skills will always win. Athletic, when you be athletic, you gotta have stamina. So doing all that shaking around and moving, herking and jerking. When you skillful, you don't need stamina. You preserve it. You actually preserve it when you skillful. And Shakur is a master class on defense, offense. They say you got pillow hands. You can have pillow hands in boxing. Power is not a component in boxing. It's just a component to win a game. It's not like power. You got power, you automatically win. No, but you got skills, you win. You win with skills in the ring. And this is a fact. Don't let these today boxers change the narrative. You only can win and you're only good at your last game. Like right now, T.O. is pissed off. Ooh, bro. He knew that, man. And I can see what's up, miss. And I can see it in him, man. You can see it in the press conference. You can see it. He started talking about his private parts and all that stuff. Yo, T.O. ain't never talked that crazy in a conference. He's done some crazy stuff, but when he did that, I said, okay, I peeped game. He trying to throw Shakur off. He wants Shakur to come up and punch him in the face and try to get this fight canceled before. That's why he was doing that. To me, if you ask me, because he never did that. Any other Spanish opponent T.O. ever fought, he never invited nobody to his private parts and all that stuff. That was crazy. You know what I mean? It's disrespectful. It's outside of boxing. Shakur could have had his daughter there. You know what I mean? At the press conference, you could have your kids there. You got a grown man telling you something about his private parts. That shit is crazy. And that's why he got his ass kicked. Dead ass, man, for everything that he said, man. Everything he said, and people know this. They don't want to talk about this, but I'll talk about it on my channel. Everything you said, man, you said a bunch of BS every day, and you always hit it under an umbrella, under promotion, and you were disrespectful, you was racist, you doing a whole bunch of shit. You get what you get, man. Get back in the ring with another Black American fighter, you're going to get the same thing. That's why you don't fight them. That's why you don't fight us. Facts. That's why you don't fight us. That's why you ducked us all this time. You didn't even want this fight. You didn't want to fight Shakur. You know goddamn well you didn't want to fight Shakur. Everybody in the world know that. You was over there ducking and ducking. You're a green belt. That shit was 4-5 years ago. You ain't even shit since then, T.O. Cut it out. Seriously, you just called out a bunch of Black American fighters. You called them all out like you wanted to fight, and you didn't do nothing. Facts, 100%. And when you got in the ring with one, you see what happened, and now you know. When you wake up this morning, I told people last night, I said, yo, listen, I want people to have that same energy on the first. For the 31st in the fight, had that same energy on the first. That's what I'm saying. Had the same energy. Yeah, now you know what's up, T.O. I'm so, man, y'all thought Bud was good. Y'all thought that was a good one. No, this is better. True story, though. This is better, because Canelo don't run around talking all that racist shit. This one is the best win in boxing so far in 2026, period. Hands down. Wrap this motherfucker up for real, T.O. Yeah, what you gotta say? I ain't see you yet. I ain't see you on no Instagram, no Twitter, no nothing, T.O. Where you at? Where in the world is Teofimo Lopez? Remember where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Yes, where in the world is Teofimo Lopez right now? Where you at, homeboy? Where you at? Your eyes all busted up. We told you this before the fight. We told you all this. You knew all this, man. Anybody got something to say? Put it in the comments, man. What's your thought to fight? I want to know what people got to say. I want to see if y'all got some excuses. Like, yo, it was this, it was that, it was what. I want to know. I know it's coming. Where's the T.O. fanboys at? Fanboys from Teofimo Lopez. Where y'all at? The takeover. Y'all hear that hot shit. The takeover. You can't take over ducking. You can't do that. If you want to take over boxing, you got to beat Black American fighters, because those are the best. Those are the ones you got to beat. But 100%, y'all can beat each other all day long, but you got to go through the Black American fighters. The Black American fighters in order to be considered to be the best. Now, I ain't never see a champion in boxing that ain't fight a Black American fighter, either for the belt or to get to the belt. Facts, 100%. Stop me on line. If I'm captain, stop me with the captain, man. But I know one thing for sure. This boy here ain't have a chance and will never have a chance. Facts. He would never beat Shakur, ever. Until your whole entire life. He'd never beat him. And you gotta remember, Shakur said, I wanted to fight you since the amateurs, man. Like, you've been really ducking me, dog. Like, you know this, man. You playing, you wanna kiki kaka for the media. But I'm gonna whip your ass, though. And this is what remind me of, and I told him, and I always said, I said, this is going to be like a mongoose versus snake. And Shakur is the mongoose, and Teofimo is the snake, in real life too, though, but for real. And this is what I feel this. It's going to be. Just like that. Bunch of bullshit, you think you got me, but don't even worry about that. I just here. Got this. Got you. Got you wrapped up. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You can do all that. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You can do all that, dog. Real good. You out of here. This is the feat that you won't win. That you won't win.
Versus Cobra. it was the most punishment Shakur's taken. He won a wide decision on the judges' scorecards.
100% fact. Stop playing with me. 100% fact. Stop playing with me. Stop. Cut it out. Cut it out. Yo, cut it out, man. For real, stop playing with me, man. You think that shit, you all that lunging in and all that. I'm trying to tell him. I said, you lunging on Shakur, he gonna hurt you with that left hook. I'm dead serious. He gonna hurt you every time you do it. There's not one time you get away with it. For real. Look at his eyes. I mean, people said this prior to the fight. But this is nothing new. This ain't nothing new. For real. This is prior to the fight. This is nothing new. 100%. You think it's a game with Shakur Stevenson inside the ring? See, y'all be stuck on that Twitter Shakur. People be stuck on the Shakur on Twitter. You think that's Shakur. That's a whole different Shakur. When that boy get in that ring, that's a whole different Shakur, man. Y'all gotta stop with this narrative shit, man, because y'all gonna get somebody hurt. The internet gonna get somebody hurt playing with these people in these rings, man. Thinking that these people's on Twitter when they get in the ring, you'll get somebody hurt, man. Ask Ortiz, fucking with Keyshawn. I'm trying to tell you, y'all gonna get somebody hurt. Y'all think it's a joke. Y'all playing with the wrong camp of people. This ain't Reynoso camp. Y'all playing with the wrong camp of people. Like this camp over here is a deep camp, man. They got some real Black Americans over here that's really doing their thing, man. You seen that picture of Andre Ward? Hold on, where's my picture? You seen that picture of Andre Ward, Crawford, Shakur, and Mayweather? 42-0, 25-0 now, 50-0, 32-0. Black Americans, kid. I'm trying to tell you, Black American fighter. That's when you get statistics like this. You look at that and see nothing but greatness. If you want to come inside there playing with them, you don't want to play with these people in their mindset. Every one of those people I just named, they all believe they the best. And they all got zeros. This is the zero group. We call them the zeros. Yep, that's what we call them, the zeros. These are the zeros. That's what we call them. Zeros. Yes, sir. These are the zeros. The true, real zeros of the game. They just need Dab up there. You know what I mean? They need somebody like Dab up there. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Let's get right. Let's get right. Let's get right. T.O., you tried to do it. No, listen. A man Crawford crushed the Mexican fan base. And, you know, boxing is a cultural, political sport. It is what it is. It ain't about being racist. It's just cultural. It's a cultural, political sport. That's what it is. You know what I mean? And people in boxing goes with their country. They die with their country. They vote for their country. This is what they do. So my man Crawford, #1 fighter in the whole entire world. See, and I tell people, y'all don't miss that greatness. Y'all hated on him. I don't understand now. How you gonna do the same thing twice? Y'all hated on Crawford the whole career. And he showed you nothing but greatness. And now you want to fight again. Y'all a piece of shit. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all just wrong. And so he knocked down Canelo, and his whole fan base has broke the whole systematic code of Mexico. They don't know who to go and vote for now. They don't know who they got. What they should have been doing was getting Benavidez. That's what they should have been. They should have been behind Benavidez. That I'm trying to take from David Benavidez. They should have been behind him, but they want to hate on him. They want to go behind fucking Ortiz. This motherfucker ain't doing nothing in boxing at all. For 10 years, he ain't even fight for a title. Opposed to defending one, he ain't even fight for one. And they're talking about this cat like he done did something in boxing. For real, man. Boots is my guy. I love Boots to death. Good, 35-0, but Boots ain't doing shit in boxing, man. You got to get a good fight. Either they ducking him, like they supposed to be ducking Shakur. They talk about resumes. I don't go on that. I love Boots, and I know Boots hurt some of these people. They not putting them in the ring with Ortiz. That's the whole. I told them the whole fiasco coming in the ring after he fought Bubba Bird. Nobody got time for that. Y'all ain't gonna fight, man. Everybody know that shit. Y'all ain't fighting, man. De La Hoya don't believe in this Ortiz cat. And Eddie Hearns don't believe that much in you, Boots. If he did, he'd have been put you in a million title fights, good as you is. Anyway, back to this clown. T.O., you's a duck. Straight up. You's a duck. And everybody knew it. Everybody knew. But your fanboys will sit there and act like, you know, you actually had something to bring to the table. Man, y'all going on sheer will and sheer, like, just bullshit. Like, that's a bunch of nothing. Y'all just... I asked him, I said, yo, can somebody please give me a game plan that T.O. can do to beat Shakur Stevenson? I asked this on the internet. I asked the whole world. Can somebody just put it in paper? Somebody just write it on the comment? Give me something that T.O. can do. I can give you $1 million Shakur can do to beat T.O. Because, man, all that curve boxing, he wasn't T.O. this fight, he was T.O. that fight. But he came back. He wasn't all that curve shit. That ain't good for boxing. Because if you come in here with Shakur and you're not who you're supposed to be, you're gonna get beat up. Straight up. So you better come here knowing exactly who you are. All that curve boxing, or you fought Cambosis like this, and you fought Lomachenko like that, and you fought Kelly this way and Taylor that way, and all that shit don't mean nothing. That triangle, you beat him and he beat, that shit don't work on people with zeros. I try to tell people this. If you got a zero, get me out the triangle. It don't work. Flat out. So don't judge me by the triangle. T.O. will never beat Shakur now. He won't beat him 10 years from now. Nothing like that. Shakur's a student of the game. And I'm not on this internet screaming Shakur like that's my #1 fighter. I just love boxing. Like facts. I just love boxing. You know what I mean? I love the sport of boxing. If you're in this sport and you're doing good, you know what I mean? This is what it is. You know, I like Andy Cruz in the fight. I like Andy Cruz in that Muay Thai fight. That me personally. But Muay Thai, he taught me something. He let me know. I'm like, oh shit, nah, you true. Like, you alright. You know, I got to start, you know, rolling with my man Muay Thai. Like for real. It is, but that's boxing. Boxing is a curve. That's boxing. You could like this person, you could like that person. It's all right. You're not getting paid for none of this shit. It's just your likings. I mean, you get your little arguments with your little friends about your little boxing and this and that. That's all fine and dandy. We can do that. That's what we do as fans. But we're not getting paid, so we got to do something as fans. So we just sit here, just we argue with our own people, get our own fighters, and say this person is that and this person is that. That person lose, then okay, cool. If you're a true fan, you ride with them and you give them another shot. If not, you just leave them. That's what the motherfuckers do in boxing anyway. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, T.O. talked a lot of shit, y'all. T.O., he really put himself in the pickle. T.O., at the end of the day, he's supposed to win this fight. I'm not saying he could have won the fight, not like that, but in T.O. mind, T.O.'s supposed to come in here. T.O. didn't even come here to win. Look at him fight. He knew he was going to lose. He knew it. Like I told him, I said, yo, listen, when you get in the ring with Shakur Stevenson, if people like in the likes of Shakur Stevenson, Abdullah Masons, you know what I mean, Bam Rodriguez, when you get in the ring with these kind of people, you got to really be on your game, man, because these people really box. They really a student of the game. Certain of these boxers really box. Like, they don't be playing. You think it's a joke? Like, with Xander last night in the box. That was a good fight. Xander had to fight. He had to really fight. He wasn't, he wasn't walking away from him. He was coming up on him. He had to really fight, man. So sometimes, man, you gotta fight. You can't just be yapping. Boxing ain't about talking. That shit ain't a joke in that ring, man. People die in that motherfucker. You can't be in there yapping, thinking it's a game. And that's why Shakur always say, yo, be quiet. I got you. You think it's a joke? I've been wanting to fight you for the longest, dog, and you know that. You've been ducking. You know that, man. And I'm gonna get you. And I got you. I don't believe to the day, y'all. I don't care, chat. I do not believe. Somebody got to be telling me why T.O. took this fight. It had to be money. Because he been ducking his fights for these Keyshawn's, T.O., Keyshawn, Shakur's, Tanks, Devs, Hitchison. Listen, and if we keep it 100, you hear all these names come out of T.O. mouth. Every time, hey, come out of his mouth, stretching through months. You want to fight Hitchison, you want to fight Tank, fight Bud. He was bugging out. And I'm trying to tell people all the time, you're going to get caught. It's a catch-22. You're going to get caught. There's too many good Black American fighters out there, so you can keep ducking. You can't be the takeover. You can't be T.O. the takeover and all this and all that old BS if you ain't fighting the best. They say T.O. resume is better than Shakur resume. Okay, cool. If y'all want to play the resume game, okay, cool. But the motherfuckers T.O. couldn't beat none of the Black American fighters anyway. So what the fuck are you talking about? Devin kicked Loma ass. Like for real. So it really don't make no sense when you're saying certain things like he got a better resume. No, they fighting some punk ass motherfuckers that don't want to fight no Black Americans. That's why your team got a better resume, because he getting rings and shit amongst each other. Come get these belts over here. Yeah, you don't want these. Yeah, nobody want the WBO or the WBC because a Black American guy. So you don't want that belt. Yeah, you want the Army. Yeah, that hot shit. Y'all can play the game with who y'all want to play the game with. But I like my Black American fighters and some of my fighters who go unified. You know what I mean? Seriously, undisputed. Yeah, that's a Black American thing. Undisputed. Facts. That's a Black American thing. Undisputed. Yes, sir. Undisputed. Unified. You know, not two weight yet. Undisputed in the weight. Undisputed. So we don't keep getting all these belts from everybody. You understand? That's a Black American thing. Yeah, clip that. That's a Black American thing, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. For real, that's what we done for. We want all that. We want all that. And T.O., this is your, yeah. Run around talking that ring champion, take up. What you saying today, T.O.? What you have to say today, T.O.? T.O., what do you have to say today? I've warned you, T.O., this whole month. Yo, you've been so disrespectful to my peoples. I'm telling you, I'm on you this whole month. I'm on your ass, T.O., dead ass. I want to hear you talk. Send some more bananas. Do that fly shit. Yeah. Go train and say the N-word and act like you didn't say it. Hey, say it again. Say it again, T.O. Who you gonna fight now? You definitely fight another Black American. Guaranteed chat. We want to see T.O. next fight. If he don't retire, T.O. may fuck around and retire. True story, though, man. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. They said, Tank fight people, because this is what people say. They say, you know, people he beat. Tank is so good, the people that he beat become good. Like, if you get in the ring with T.O., if you get in the ring with Tank and he beat you, and then say like Pitbull go out to win, you know, get a little belt, go out to win. You know, he lose, but he win. But they all still look at Pitbull like he that guy because he was in the ring with Tank. I get that, 100%, not knocking it. Ryan Garcia, same way. He was a hype. He getting in with Tank. Now he really a hype, and now he part of the internet. Now he more personal because he got in the ring with Tank. Okay, I give you that. Facts. So they say all these people was good. Rolly, Tank beat him up. He said he was good. Martin, Tank beat him up. They said that Martin is good now because Tank beat him up and he come back and he wins. So people that fight Tank come to be good. That's what they say. I don't understand it. But anyway, what I'm gonna say on my day, let's talk about my man Shakur. I call him Shakur the Mongoose Stevenson. True story though. Anyway, now back to my guy. So Shakur beat Padley, right? Remember Padley, the electrician? Yeah. The electrician, he got off the pole. He's in Dubai. Remember they came with the helicopter and caught him on the pole while he was working and took him off the pole and brought him to Dubai to fight Shakur because your boy, what's your boy name? Your boy Schofield got the little rub on his hand. You heard me? You know about that little rub sensation? Somebody rubbed his hand and he ended up in the hospital, damn near dying in Dubai. Like, people be wilding when it comes to Shakur. So, would it be safe to say that since Shakur beat Padley, and then Padley came back and just won and doing his thing now, so can we say Shakur did that? And we say if Tank, the kid, like, what happens to the people that Shakur beat? Can they say that he didn't fight nobody and this and that? Well, the people he fought now is beating people, getting belts and shit like that. So is he really fighting nobody? Let's keep it 100. Gotta keep it a buck. We gotta keep it a buck for everybody. Like I tell you what, T.O. when he came in here and did his thing, he did his thing. But I knew. I said this online. You got transcripts. I done said this shit 100 times. He is no Shakur going to demolish the dude. Straight up UD stoppage. This is a fact, 100%. He might not win around. Listen, I say it on the internet because I don't care, because I know what shit I'm talking about. See, some people don't know shit about boxing. They like boxers. They don't know shit about boxing. You might get a boxer. You might like that you got a good outfit on. You might like that you got a good ring walk, whatever the fuck the case is. But I'm gonna tell you something. People like Shakur Stevenson, you do not need to be in the ring with him if you're not serious. You can be on Twitter with him. Yeah, he's a different guy on Twitter. You can be on Twitter with him going back and forth. He says some of the dumbest shit in the world on Twitter. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not a fan of Shakur like that outside the ring. For real. But in that ring, inside that ring, because I love boxing, if you get in there with this boy, you better not be playing. That's all I'm saying. Don't be joking. This ain't no narrative type of thing, man. You get in here with Shakur, he's gonna beat the shit out of you. Facts. That's gonna be his thing. He's gonna be trying to beat the shit out of you. That's gonna be his thing. Just like this move here. This is the sweetest move. You come with this lunging shit, and you learn. Yeah, you'll learn.
Here's a pin, and even
You
though
will
it was the
learn.
most punishment Shakur's taken,
You
he
will
won
learn.
a wide decision on the judges' scorecards.
You'll learn, Tio. You'll learn. It's gonna be like that all night. It's gonna be like that all night. You will learn, man. You will get beat up. You will get beat up, and I mean it, man. You will get beat up. True story, though, man. Like Tom Gibson was saying, man. All day long. Shit, right now, you get beat up, man. It's not a game, man. It's not a game when you get in this ring with this boy, man. For real, man. So if nobody know it and everybody know now, man, this is not a game, man. And T.O. no, I want T.O. fanboys. Where is the T.O. fanboys? Please. Give me an excuse. Give me a reason. Give me something that happened that ain't supposed to happen. Why T.O. lost? Give me it to me. Come on, please. I want to hear it, man. Y'all got to have something to say. Something had to go wrong. Something had to go wrong, right or wrong. Remember Canelo and Crawford? It was some shit that had to go wrong. You know, what went wrong? What happened? Till he had an injury that we don't know about. What happened? He was sick. What happened? Seriously, what happened? Talk to me, man. Please, we need this energy, man. We need this energy. You have to let me know, man. Come on, comments. Somebody up here, T.O. fans. Let's get it right. You can call in. You can do what you want to do. Let's get it right, though. I want to know, man, for real. I want the excuse that they going to have today, man. I done told him T.O. ain't got a shot in the world. He ain't got a chance in the world with Shakur. Not a chance. To be honest with you, he ain't got a chance with Keyshawn. He ain't got a chance with Shakur. He ain't got a chance with Tank. He ain't got a chance with fucking. He might have a chance with Mason if he step up. I think Mason will do him dirty too. Seriously, I think Frank Martin will beat the shit out of T.O. To be honest with you. Seriously, man. T.O. Nah. That athleticism, you won't fool me with that shit. You can fool everybody else with those backflips and all that in the ring. You can fool everybody with that shit. We talking about punching and scoring and boxing. That's what we talking about. That athleticism, take that shit to the gym. Go to the gym and go backflip and all that in the gym. But go do that shit in the gym. In this ring, we box for real. We don't play inside this ring. And that boy right there is a student of the game. No matter what nobody say, no matter what, you could hate on him all day long, but Shakur Stevenson is a student of the game, and y'all need to learn that. Y'all done sent Valdez at him, y'all done sent Ortiz, y'all done sent Harrington at him, y'all done sent Zapata, y'all done sent the motherfucker to throw 927 punches and land 27%. I just got that statistic the other day. I didn't know that statistic. I swear I had to do that video, land that fast. I swear to God, but I'm just trying to tell you, man. They said I was online and my people said, yo, you got a dog Shakur, you got to maul him and all this. I said, y'all didn't just see what's paid just right. We threw 1,000 punches at this man in 12 rounds. What are you talking about? Maul him like what? And you'll see how that turned out, right? That was a UD. You see T.O. coming here with his herky jerky shit. That's another UD. We ain't talking about regular. We talking about UDs. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. You're not talking about just this decision. We're talking about UDs. Like 11-1 rounds. Like, what are you even in here with me for? This 11-1. What's the purpose of us fighting? Like, for real, man. And this is your king. This is the one that y'all say is the, yo, y'all gotta stop, man. This is the fucking takeover. This is the guy that everybody talk about, yo, you.
Is this your king? Huh? Is this your king? Huh?
Dead ass. Y'all got to be crazy. Man, listen, y'all got to be crazy out there, motherfucker, man. But these cats is not who they appear to be. Period, point blank. When you get in this ring with a real motherfucker, y'all not appear to who y'all be. This fight don't even be close. Come on, man. Nobody, it's not even close, y'all.
Everything that was in my way is gone.
Only a matter of time before I get rid of the police.
Yo, they're not even close, man. It don't make no sense. The fight's not even close, y'all. If the fight was close, if we was up here today, and we talking about, yo, nah, man, you know, nah, they robbed me for this, man. That's supposed to be a draw at least. These is UDs, man. Yo, they UDs, man. Unanimous decision, man. You ain't even have a chance. You shouldn't even be in here. What's the purpose of even having this fight? You to take over Teofimo Lopez against the masterclass Shakur Stevenson. This is supposed to be a fight. And you get in here and get UD. Seriously. You get in here and get UD. You hear me? Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo the Takeover Lopez. Get UD. Ain't this that guy that you said beat Loma, the Hall of Famer, the great Loma and all this, and Kelly ain't this that guy? Ain't this that same guy? Oh, unless it's somebody, it might be a brother. So, you know, it could be Shakur's brother that they thought it could not be Shakur. But I'll tell you one thing for sure. You know today. Facts. 100%. If you didn't know yesterday, your ass learned today, T.O. Boy, I want to know how your morning was. I really want to know what you woke up and what did you do today. Boy, I would love to know. You might have woke up and called Donald Trump. True story though, because you is a piece of shit like that. You might have just flipped the whole side and said, because I'm trying to tell you, T.O., it is what it is. I know the kind of dude you is. I'm from New York. I know the type of Spanish dude you is. You want to know that the Spanish motherfuckers don't fuck with you, the blacks don't fuck with you, and you only fuck with who you fuck with. And that's why you be lost. You know, at war with yourself. Wild the fuck out. You get what I'm saying? You can look at you and tell, man, for real, you and your pops, but it's all good. Y'all learned today, though. That's 100%. Y'all motherfuckers learned today, man. What you gonna say, T.O.? Did you have your morning coffee? Or do you have that little beer? Shakur gave you that liquor. Did y'all drink it last night on that loss? Did y'all drink that bottle? What happened to your pops? What your pops was telling you in the ring? You gonna be mad at yourself. You gonna be mad at yourself. You fucking right. You gonna be mad at yourself. You fucking right. Shakur told that old motherfucker, listen, you can't fight for him, so you can talk all that shit all day long. I'm whipping his ass. Your son is getting his ass whipped on the 31st. Facts, 100%. You can't get around it. It is what it is. We can play the game all day long, but T.O., Primo Lopez, you older senior T.O., you good. You ain't get your ass kicked, but your son, he's getting his ass whipped in this ring. I guarantee you that. I can't wait for this one. That's my boy, Shakur Stevenson. My guy, you did it for the people, my G. This is for the people. Y'all don't understand this win. It's for the people. All that shit T.O. talk. Yes, sir. Yes, fucking sir. Yes, sir. That's right, Shakur. Dude, you fucking right. You right. That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Not one thing wrong with that. Not one thing. You talk shit. You talk shit about black people. You didn't say you said black people, so you know. 9 out of 10, you get your ass kicked by a black man. You know, I don't care. Like they say, half black, half not. You got any black in you, you're black. And T.O., you got your ass kicked straight up. All that athleticism, all that bouncing around, lunging in and do. I tried to tell you, when you in there with supreme beings, you can't be doing that bullshit. I'm trying to tell you, man. Crawford done went through a whole career showing you motherfuckers 42 fights, wiping them out, and y'all just let that greatness just go. Y'all didn't ride on that great. Y'all let it go. Y'all idiots. Y'all ride with motherfuckers like T.O. and motherfuckers like Canelo. All these old manufactured champions. Y'all ride with these motherfuckers, but the truth is in your face right here. The truth is in your face right here, kid. This is the truth. True story, though. I can show you some truths. These are some truths up here. These are some truths up here. True story, though. These are the ones you're supposed to have been following. You're supposed to be running with Benavidez and Crawford. This is what you're supposed to be doing. As boxing fans, I don't know what the hell y'all got going on, but these are the ones you're supposed to be riding with. Is that a fact? For real, man. Y'all running with Canelo's and all this old shit here. These niggas manufactured. I ain't with that manufactured boxing. I ain't with that. Can't manufacture me. Can't sell me no 40-ass product and keep telling me you will give me a refund and we'll give you some extra. I ain't with all that. I need what I paid for. You heard me? Like Shakur's and Buzz. This is what I need. I need some real boxes. I don't need that bullshit. You know what I mean? You need real boxes up here. You need bullshit. You understand what I mean? You need some real guys. True story though. That's doing they goddamn dog dizzle. I could take Bodie for a man's out though, but you know, I like Bodie. I'm gonna keep Bodie in. I like Bodie. I'm lying. Keep Bodie in. I like Bodie. True story. Keep my man Bodie in there. Cause Bodie, he's half-ass. You know what I mean? I like what it could be beat Ryan ass. You know what I mean? We just need. But these are the boxes that we should be fighting. We should be following, man. True story, man, because the rest of that shit is bullshit, man. These niggas manufactured, selling you 40 powders, trying to make you believe some shit, and this and that. All they're gonna do is make you lose money. They gotta stop going. They're gonna lose money betting on motherfuckers like T.O. and Canelo. Y'all tripping. when it comes to, man, y'all crazy as hell, nigga. I wish I would. I wish I would. I wish I would. From the beginning of the time to now, I wish I would. It's just not written that way. I wish I would. They can't win. Shakur's a student of the game, man. I'm telling you, man. They gonna hate on this boy. Anybody come in front of Shakur, he gonna beat him, man. You got to put Dab in front of Shakur, and I don't want to see that. That's the only one right now that I say you put in front of this boy, and it's gonna be a problem. Is Dab. Not even Keyshawn. I don't want to see none of them fight. I want my Black American fighters to sit on the side and get an allegiance and beat all these motherfuckers for real, man. And it ain't no racist shit. We just in sports. We just in boxing. That's it. We just in boxing. You can't say it in basketball because there ain't a lot of coaches playing basketball. A bunch of countries, but not a lot of coaches. You see, last time you seen the Mexican basketball player that's doing their thing. I'm just saying, let me know. When the last time you seen the Mexican basketball player that's in the All-Star game? For real. This shit is real. But when it comes to boxing, you can pick a motherfucker up off the street. So you got all kinds of things going on in boxing. So this is why they say things like the Black American fighter. You know what I mean? That's why they say that. Like, Pacquiao got the whole Philippines. Canelo got the whole Mexico. Well, in terms, you know what I mean? There's a lot of fighters in Mexico. But, you know, that's their baby, Canelo. And Teofimo would have had the Puerto Ricans, but you ain't good enough. You ain't good enough, Takeover. Yeah, you lost all that. Yeah, you lost the Puerto Rican crowd. Everybody mad at you, Tio. Everybody, because, you know, if they like you, they racist like you. And so you let the black man beat you, so they ain't fucking with you, Tio. You done gave it up, dog. You ain't no Takeover. You ain't nothing. I tried to tell people. I said it to them in my chats. I said it to them, man. I told them, man. My people would tell me.
Is this your game? Huh?
guy that you're thinking is going to be, not the guy you're thinking he is, not with Shakur. Y'all bugging the hell out. Get the hell out of here. Shakur about to wash this nigga. He about to wash him. I'm talking about straight wash. This gonna be a straight wash, man. Come on, man. You seen the scorecards, y'all? Y'all for real? Y'all seen the scorecards? Yo, make you look like this, man. You be like, God damn, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Why we even going through this? This don't make no sense. Teofimo Lopez cannot beat Shakur Stevenson at any time of the day. My man Keyshawn did his thing. Bruce, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really going for Bruce. I thought Carlos was going to pull that one off. But, hey, it is what it is. You don't win them all. It's boxing, man. This is boxing. You come in here and get punched in your mouth and get knocked the fuck out. This is boxing. It's real. Ask T.O. Ask T.O. He thought he was going to come in here. Yo, T.O. is fucking. But T.O. knew from the beginning that was going down. This is why in the press conferences, and I was wondering, like, what is up with T.O.? Why he's violent? Because T.O. don't want to fight. You ain't got no confidence. None at all. None at all. I mean, none. Like, I don't know what other people see, but I see dead people, to be honest. So I see shit different. I see dead people, straight up. I see a whole different ball game. Facts. I see a whole different ball game when you do certain shit. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, what was this about? This one I knew I knew the boy was gonna lose because I didn't understand this move. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this about?
Say what you feel. Say what you want.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts, man. You don't invite a man to your private park. That man want to be there all the time. So, shit like that, it let me know that you scared. No, facts. It let me know that you scared. Because you say, you know, bozo shit like that. And you like, what that got to do with boxing? And if anybody know, if you know me, I always go back to the media. So I say things like this, and I always look back and be like, hold up. T.O. don't fought everybody. I never heard T.O. say nothing about his private parts to somebody in a like that. I said, well, Shakur black. And people, you know, everybody shouldn't play no private part games, but you know, predominantly, you know, black people don't play that shit. When you invite somebody to your private part, they don't really play that. That's why Shakur said, man, I'll smack the shit out you. And got him like, I'll take it right out of the box and I'll smack the shit out you. I can have my daughter in here. You talking about my mom? What they got to do with basketball? I mean, what they got to do with boxing? So, yeah, let's think about all that. And that's what he said. I'm going to whip your ass. You think I'm playing with you? You can't get out of this. So you can do all this shit here to try to get this fight to be stopped. Nope. I'm making sure nobody walk past you and rub your hand. You understand what I mean? You're not getting out of this one, homeboy. boy. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Yeah. How they say I'm gonna get you, sucker. And how they say where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Teofimo Lopez today? I asked people on the first, I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear it. I said, I'm telling y'all on the first, I don't want to hear it. He's going to wash this dude. I'm telling you, I got my peoples. Look, my man Dr. Boxing Talk, my girl Shawa. These good channels. These are good channels. Just Do, my man Just Do like this on this one because Just Do going for Shakur. So we definitely on the head on this one. And my man Irony, man, these are my 4 channels where I actually learned boxing on different aspects. You know what I mean? But my man Just Do. They all these channels got their own, you know, kind of way they run their channel. You know what I mean? And it's all love. Like I'm just starting with Just Do. We just keep it 100. Boxers that come up there, just keeping honey. He don't play sides. He don't be on the narrative, and he don't allow you to be on the narrative on his channel neither. But these is clean channels. I'm trying to put people on game. You want to go to some clean channels and get some good, you know, good news. No narrative. This ain't no Tank fans and Shakur fans and Bud fans. This is just fans of boxing. People love boxing. It's just channels. So if y'all don't know the channel, I'm gonna tell you again. Just Do boxing. I go to Shower. I gotta get a Shower. Y'all know Shower. If you on Just Do, be on Dr. Boxing Talk and Irony. Just punch them up. They will all come up. Especially they will all come up. Man. These some good champions, man. So, you know, Shower, she's a female, and I love Shower. I'm not really up on the females like that. And she up on it. She be on. Yes, sir. The way you be on the guys, yeah, she be on. Facts, 100%. And you learn a lot. You know, you learn a lot. I done learned a lot on her channel from the female names and putting stuff together. Like, okay, because I hear some names sometimes, but you know, and then you got my man Irony. You know, Irony just started his channel, but we all affiliated, and he Irony brings up the he good because he brings up the UFC with the boxing. He entwines them together. You know what I mean? Stuff like that, and sometimes do a little basketball and every now and then. There ain't no sessions for it, but we talk about it every now and then. And these is live channels where he let you talk and all that stuff. So you gotta get an Irony channel every year because he put me on the UFC for now. I used to do before, you know what I mean? And then got my man Dr. Boxing Talk. That's my guy. That's my guy. I got the PhD. You heard me? I got an MBA, but he got the PhD. That's my guy. Dr. Boxing Talk. You know what I mean? So on Dr. Boxing Talk channel, you really get boxing. Listen to the channel, Dr. Boxing Talk. And it's not a Dr. Boxing Talk as in the title. My man is a real doctor. He's a PhD doctor. That's how you gotta that's how you gotta address my guy. Doctor. You understand what I'm saying? Well, anyway, that's where you want to go. You know, like you going to the hospital to get better. You gotta go see the doctor. True story. That's my guy there. That's my guy. That's my best channel, my favorite channel, him and Just Do with Shawa and Irony. This is the Oster choices. This is the Oster choices. You know what I mean? So if you ever want to come down this lane, you got to stop at these channels. True story. Dr. Boxing Talk is where you get the whole, how you say, neurotic surgery. You get everything in there. You get everything. You get everything. This is the hospital. Anything you need from pediatrics to adulthood, you get it here. Dr. Boxing Talk. Straight up, though. You got to go there. If you just started, on you know, channels and listening to boxing, that definitely, if you really want to learn, if you want to learn with no narrative, the first stop at one of these channels. Dr. Boxing Talk, number 1, Just Do, Shawa, Irony. If you want to get some good stuff, you know, like baby, you want to get some good milk and some good food to grow up and have a good way, gotta get to these channels for real. And on these channels, you're gonna see some other people that got some real good channels. I'm not really affiliated with or you know like that, but there's some other people that's on these channels that got some real things going on. And y'all gotta get on these channels for real. We're trying to big it up. Like they got the fanboys in boxing. You know, we got the fans in channels right now with YouTube. We got to keep everybody that think the right way together. You don't need none of that bot narrative and you know people losing money betting on TL. We don't need that. This supposed to be an all fight with Shakur. Nobody supposed to lose on TL but his family. Everybody's supposed to bet on Shakur. If they knew boxing, they don't know shit about boxing. Though. If they knew boxing and they want to make some money, they're supposed to bet on Shakur. I don't bet. I just talk shit. I don't bet. I want to see T.O. I want to hear him. That's what I need to see, T.O. What you got to say today, man? Because all I remember is this. This is all I remember.
And even though it was the most punishment,
I do. Every time he runs, I said it. He's lunging and just Mock, stop playing with this. That is all I remember. I remember say. I don't care.
Decision on the judges' scorecards.
Stop playing with me. Yes, sir. Be quiet. That's what I'm saying. Be quiet. Because you ain't see shit yet. Also 40, I'm out, man. I just had to get on. Because I'm on the Where in the World is Carmen San Diego. And Where in the World is Teofimo Lopez today. All right, my man said, Tio, I need my dineros. Playing with me, man. Be quiet. Don't even worry about it. You know what? We don't cap here. Nah, we don't cap. We don't cap, Tio. You know when I bring my man Inspector out, you know I'm looking at some shit. You're acting goofy out here. You understand what I mean? But Tio, you know what time it is, though. Straight up. No matter what nobody say. You know what it is, player. And you will never again open your mouth saying nothing to a Black American fighter. Yes, sir. Aha. What you got to say today, T.O.? I saw I'm on your ass all month. You think I'm playing with you? Nope. You won't get this one. This ain't getting let go. No, you talk too much shit. You ain't talk shit to Shakur. I'm talking about the shit you've been talking for the past 3 years to all the Black American fighters. All that fly shit. I'm talking about all that. You're going to run into one of them, and we're going to get you. We're going to get you, sucker. Got your ass. Now, you and your pops mad. Your pops, he mighty drunk right now. He can't even get over this shit. Yeah. A motherfucking Black American that took your chick, T.O., and a motherfucking Black American that beat you and took your belts and all that. Yeah, I know you sick. I tell you, I grew up with people like you. I'm from the East. I'm from New York. I grew up with people like you. I know those motherfuckers that be on that bullshit. Like, you got the cool ones, and you sucker. That's why you get sucker shit done to you. It's all good, though. All I want to know is where you at today. Where you at, T.O.? Matter of fact, I'm about to get off this live so I can go on the internet and I want to listen to what you got to say. And then I'm going to make a video on that. Yep, I'm going to make a short and I'm going to go live on that shit. I'm earning you the whole month, T.O. I swear. Listen, I'm more happy than him beating you than Bud beating Canelo. Because that was more an event. That was an event, you know what I mean? You like going out to the event and Bud did his thing. Okay, that was cute. But T.O., Shakur beating your ass inside the game and coming up to 140. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I thought September 13th was the best day of my life, but nope. I lied. January 31st / February 1st. Thank you for the early present, Shakur. Because my birthday is on the 20th. Thank you so much for the early present. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boy, I can't. Teofimo Lopez is the takedown. You ain't taking nothing over. You run into a Black American fighter and all that shit stops. Just like that. Peace. I'm out. Host for you. Like, comment, and subscribe to the good brother, man. You understand what I mean? Peace and out, players.
You're not like me. How'd you see that? First time I met you, I said to myself, this young man can do anything he wants. That's the biggest curse a man can have. A curse. I have no choice. I do what I am. But you